Hi, today I'm gonna be talking to you and share very important information. Actually, it's real information because my daughters, actually one of them is RN and the other one is finishing BSN or Bachelor of Science Nursing from Cal State University. So it is primarily gonna be applicable to nursing school in California, but it might, I'm pretty sure is similar to other states. So if you are a high school senior or you are starting college and you're thinking about, you are interested in nursing school or nursing program, the good thing about nursing is that, well, there are, there are other things I can discuss, but it cannot easily be outsourced to China or India. You need a physical body or a nurse to be with you. I mean, she can talk to you over the phone, but a lot of time nurses have to deal with patients on their hands, face to face. So it's pretty good career, although there's challenges in terms of schooling. So the first thing in California, some school, very few schools are mostly private, like Phoenix University, Phoenix or whatever, I believe, or National University. You can, I think you can apply and get in, not right away. So what I'm saying that the first 1 to 2 years, for any school, any Cal States or community colleges, you're gonna have to take prerequisite science and non-science classes. Science classes will be biology, chemistry, physiology, and anatomy. And you have to take some math class like statistics, some critical thinking class, some other prerequisite for nursing. I think I covered most of it, but it's mostly science. You also have to take, before you applying, you also have to take this test called TEAS, TEAS, TEAS test. I think it's cover language and science, biology and chemistry and things like that. So you should take that maybe the second year while you're taking prerequisite. Okay, so importantly, you want to make sure you keep your GPA pretty high, especially if you're going to be applying to California state universities like Cal State Long Beach, Cal State LA. They have considerably increased their GPA requirement to an insane level. Like you got to have almost 3.8, 3.9 or 4 to be competitive. So whether you're taking your prereq from community colleges or at Cal State, make sure it's pretty challenging. Depending on who you are, but based on my daughter's experience, it can be pretty challenging. It's a lot of hard work, so you gotta make sure that you get like A's or some B. But if you get a C, it can be challenging. Anyway, so what you're gonna do toward the end of your prerequisite semester, or maybe 6 months before you finish your prereq, you want to start. Actually, even sooner, you have to start applying for universities, general admissions like Cal State, via CSU Mentor. You have to pay like $55, whatever. I will highly encourage you to apply to a few. And also, if you're, just to be safe, I also recommend you to apply to some good community colleges that have ADN, Associate's Degree in Nursing. It's a 2-year. If you go to community college or CC, then you're gonna have to do further, like a bridge. Once you get your ADN or associate degree in nursing, now you can also get your RN license once you finish your community college ADN program. But then, if you want to finish your bachelor, you have to go to other schools like Cal State, for example, and apply to their ADN to BSN program. Okay, so that's another route. might be easier for some students if you cannot get into CSU right away. Again, it's pretty challenging. And start looking at their websites, because every Cal State have different requirements and deadlines to apply. Also, you have to apply separately to nursing school. So there will be 2 applications. One application for general admission to university, and then at the same time, or right around that time, check with your nursing program information as far as deadlines. Then you're going to be submitting your, right after you applying to admission, general admission, you're going to be submitting your nursing application with their requirements, transcript. Cal State will accept prerequisite classes in progress, unlike community colleges where you have to finish your pre-req before you apply to community colleges, that will push you back another maybe 6 months, if you're applying to community colleges, while your pre-req classes are in progress. So a little bit different. So it will be a separate application for nursing, and I encourage you to check with their office, nursing office, and their website as far as deadline to submit other documents like transcript, T-score, or any fee, along with the application. Also, if you have volunteer hours with healthcare related hospitals or clinic, some of the Cal State University would like to see those as well. They will give you this credit toward your, beside your GPA. They have like a point system where they grade you and give you point based upon your GPA, your volunteer. Again, volunteer is optional. Some universities do not count that. Your T-score, very important. Make sure you get pretty high T-score. I would say, in the high 80 or 90. You can take more than one time. I think you can even try to do like online tests, like practice tests on T's. I think it's worth the money, besides buying a book or books from Amazon to practice. It's not that hard, but again, it covers some science information like biology and chemistry, I believe, and some math and language. Again, I didn't take it, but you should get buy books, start get a feel of it, be after your first year of prerequisite or pre-nursing, the second year get information or books, start practicing. And I think if you want to take it again, let's say the first time you didn't like your score, I think 30 days later you can take it again. Okay, so my daughter, I think, took twice. Just again, they count T-score so toward admission to nursing, so you got to make sure you score pretty high, and you can do it. Give you enough time. You can even start studies sooner, like the first year of your pre-nursing. Again, the important thing is that check school websites as far as their requirements, their deadlines. You got to follow their deadlines, okay? And also when you mail your application or documentation by USPS or US Postal, I will require like a receipt. Once nursing program get your letter or documents, whatever, have somebody sign it as a receipt, so that it's got there. I will spend a few dollars, maybe $4 or $5, get a return receipt. Okay, you don't need to to buy insurance or anything like that. So I think it's like $5 or $6 just to make sure that they actually got it, and when they get it. And of course, some of them you can I guess they don't want you to call and check the status necessary, but you can also email their department. They have email, nursing office department. Again, make sure you have some sort of spreadsheet to keep track of multiple schools while you're applying, to give you a better chance of getting in. What I have it actually for each school, I have deadlines of certain documents that need to be submitted, what documents, all of that, and make sure you're on top of that, because if like my kid applied to multiple school and can be overwhelmed, especially they all have different deadlines and things like that. So for example, Cal State, like that have nursing program are Long Beach, San Marcos, Bakersfield, Sacramento, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Northridge have different, they have nursing, but it's more like, I believe it's ADN to RN. Northridge a little bit different. I think Fullerton, but Fullerton, I think you need to actually enroll in their class, be like a full-time student there in order to be eligible to apply. But check Cal State website to see, you know, what kind of nursing programs they have. And of course, you can feel free to comment or ask any questions, you know, below. And also, again, they all have different requirements, and work hard on getting good GPA, and make sure your classes that you are taking, whether community colleges or Cal State, you know, Cal State should be no problem. Community colleges, make sure your chemistry, your biology, those science classes are equivalent, that are transferable to Cal State that you're going to be applying. So there's a website called assist.org where it will give you equivalent classes between Cal State and community colleges, because you don't want to take the wrong classes and they're not counted, you know, toward applying for nursing program. That would be wasting a lot of time. You gotta be super careful. Talk to your advisor if you have some sort of nursing advisor or any, you know, college advisor. Make sure that you are taking classes that are transferable and equivalent to Cal State requirement as pre-req nursing programs. To hope that helps. That's a lot of information. I'm sure you know, but you know, stay focused, be prepared, and you know, good luck to you. Again, apply to all universities, you know, Cal State and community colleges to better your chance. There are different routes, you know, to nursing program, but keep positive. You know, if you did not do well in one class, you can take it again. I know it a lot of people, it might take longer than you expected, but you know, like for my kid, it take like 5 years total. So you know, that seems to be a typical now, not 4 years, unless you go to, I think, San Francisco State. I think if you got in the first year, you get in right away. So it's 4 years. You know, but most Cal State, you have to do your pre-req first. You're not in the program. You classify as pre-nursing the first 1 or 2 years, taking pre-req, and then you apply to nursing programs. Hope that helps, and we'll talk to you guys later, and good luck to you. Bye for now.